checking if we're live. One.
Why is everything good in China?
Ding, 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 ding.
That's the wrong one. Anyways, how many Jamaicans does it take to screw in a light bulb? Welcome everybody back to the Loophole Podcast. I'm your host Loopie. Alongside me is also your host Jelani Muna, with the homie, the former eCast host Cobra, and Loophole Podcast social media manager Livy in the building. What's up?
What's up, man? Just gotta say, man, even though I was a former podcast host on eCast, that was still like a train wreck at the end.
Yeah, we don't have
Good time though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it was a
no.
good time. But hey,
It was good times though.
we don't do things professionally in here. That's something people need to be reminded. What's up, Livy?
I look like I have a bob now.
Oh, okay.
Agreed.
And then whoop-bam! Layers.
All right. Obviously, I gotta ask, how's everybody doing? Jelani, how are you doing?
I'm doing great because I know that there's going to be a lot to discuss about on today's podcast.
Ooh, okay. Do you have a lot to talk about yourself, or is it just that?
Well, there's a lot going on in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in the world.
There is a lot going on. In the world.
Read about it, especially things that happen in Europe.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Cobra, how are you
Anyways.
doing today?
I'm actually doing really well, man.
You know what? I'm happy to hear that, my man. Livy, how are you doing?
Disney.
Disney. Okay.
I'm watching D23.
All right, wonderful. I'm doing well, by
We
the
have to
way.
go to Paris.
I'm
Wait, what is D23?
I'm doing well, by the way.
I'm glad you're doing well, Loopy. I love you. Anyways, D23 is like D23 is like an event where like Disney like tells us what's going on, like movie wise, park wise, like merchandise wise. Very interesting.
Oh. Okay.
Not interesting for other people.
Can I quickly mention how much it took for me to just say that, like, Loopy, I'm glad to hear that you're doing great, man.
Yeah.
But I don't remember asking.
Aw.
I didn't ask. Don't know about anything, but I won't ever ask.
Yeah, stream that song. It's kind of a banger. But anyways, you're far too kind, Cobra. Anyways, I would like to announce, all right, since it's been a whole week since everything has happened, you know, last week I filmed my last podcast in the old house, and now I've moved into the new house, the new room, the new everything. It was difficult leaving the place where basically everything started. Like, you know, in that house, I started my entire journey on YouTube. And today I got to walk into that house, into my room, completely empty. Like, I'm saying, like, empty, nothing in there. Well, duh, because everything is in here now. But, man, it's weird, man, because, like, everything started in terms of, like, loopy stuff, man. So, like, I evolved in this environment, and now I'm in a new environment, and I hope that this is the beginning of something great. But, yeah, I got that going on. Plus, tomorrow I start school, so all the more reason to not be able to do more YouTube stuff. But I'll find time. I'll find time to make some content. But I do want to say thanks to everyone, though, for, like, all the, like, support, like, during the move. Because, like, fuck, like, during the move, it's been hell. Absolute hell. Even yesterday was hell. And I'm probably going to have some more hell days. So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, man, anytime you need any of us to be here, man, just remember that everyone in this server is here for you, man.
Hell yeah.
We support each other here.
For sure, man. And honestly, I didn't know if, you know, like, just, you know, being on VC on this server, like, was going to last longer than even a month. And, like, I was seeing, like, even when I was not here, like, I saw the homies were in VC, you know, still chilling, still having a good time, you know, even with, like,
Speaking French.
without me around, like, it was still like super dope to see that, because I know that, like, even if I'm not around, the homies are still around, just chilling on this server, and I could hop on anytime, you know what I mean? And I hope that that can last, even longer, especially, despite like all the school thing going on. So I do appreciate that, like, really a lot. I did want, like, what I wanted to do, especially like after my charity stream that happened, and after like my bird died, which, is not entirely relevant to the story, but it's, part of the timeline, and it's part of, like, why I thought about this. I thought about, like, connecting to the homies more, because this, one thing that I did prior to that stream that I did was just take everything in all to myself, not really going out there and doing anything, even if it meant not content. I was not really doing anything with the homies or anything. I was just on my own, struggling by myself. So, I'm glad that we could still be here, a few months later, still chilling on this VC, and hopefully a few months later I could still say the same thing.
Yeah, that's. I wanted to say, you mentioned that even though you weren't here, we were still talking. That's because, like, this entire server, it's just like it's turned into like a gathering, kind of. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. It's the people. It's a place where, like, people can just like gather
Yeah.
and just hang out, man. So easy to just go in here, sit in a call, and people will most likely like join.
Yeah. No, that is something
And
great,
boom,
man. Yeah. Because
it is.
there's always people for different timelines. There are European people, like people from North America, and things like that. So, there's time zones for different people. So that means there's timelines for different people for, like, depending on, like, what time you join on the server, who's going to be there, and things like that. And our little, like, circle, the Minons, we're just chilling, and I think that's like super dope, man. Like, we did a lot, like, even if we didn't do anything content wise, which, that's like the last time we did something content wise, like, LOD was still here. um,
That's just the ongoing gag, man.
yeah, that is
It seems like.
yeah. So, like, even if we're not doing anything content wise, we did quite a lot, like, even between us. And bro, like, it was starting to be a recurring thing that, like, me and Cobra would just stop talking for a few months, then reconnect again, and then stop talking for a few months. So I'm hoping, like, like, we can hang around for real this time, because, like,
Yeah, that's happened too many times.
yeah. And
Falling out with old friends, just it happens so often.
yeah, and Adam, bro, like, Adam, we haven't talked to Adam for like 2 years, and he finally popped back in, and I'm super happy he popped back in, for real.
Yeah, no, he's like in here like basically every day.
Yeah, like, we were literally just watching the Minions, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm down to watch the Minions."
Yeah.
That's just Adam for you. So
It's weird how things just happen like that.
yeah,
You don't talk to a guy or a person in like years, and then you somehow just like end up talking to them again and just
yeah.
find some common. Can you call it like common ground, maybe? Like just
I guess, because, like, now it feels normal. I mean, we're like a little more grown now. Like, we were kids, so there was a lot of gossiping when we were like kids.
bro, kids always have so much fucking drama.
Yeah, I mean, especially myself, man. I was 12 when you guys fucking, like, were friends. So, like, I was 12
Bro,
when you
you
guys
were
knew me. Like, you
bro,
were the gossip man.
bro, you were
Let's be real.
you were young and fucking you were prepubescent and just straight up down bad. Not in the like sexual way, but of course, maybe that. I don't know. You
I
never
was.
talked about that, bro. But
I mean, I
yeah,
was pretty
you were
down
just
bad, but
you
Hmm?
you in the end you always just like it kind of seemed like you always like was searching for something to complain or like create something about. Just like a minor thing, and you were like, yeah,
yeah. To put it simply, I was a piece of shit back then. But
a little Bastard.
Hey, what's
Oh,
up,
and
Adam?
speaking
But
of
here-
that man, Adam.
Oh, I was taking a short nap. Sorry about that.
Why did I think he was about to say I was taking a shit?
Oh, actually, I just finished with that, but you know.
So it wasn't just me. Okay, good.
Okay, cool. Wait, what?
What?
No, not the shit part, man.
Oh.
Me thinking that you were gonna say that you were finishing taking a shit, man.
Oh, yo, by the way, I got Wii Fit to work on my PC.
Nice.
Cool, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you very much, Libby.
You're welcome.
What's up, Jelani, Loopie?
Yo,
How you guys doing?
Well,
we're back here.
doing fine.
Nice.
We were just talking about like the homies and the old times and stuff like that, like
Oh, I could talk for hours about old times.
and like just reconnecting. Like I was about to get into like like
This is
reconnecting.
getting boring.
Wow.
I meant these.
Okay, okay. I was about to say like reconnecting with Scott too was like super dope. Like it's cool
Yeah.
to see him like doing really well in his life, and he gave me
Yeah.
a lot of inspiration. What?
Hmm.
What? Ça va?
Friend. And basically, okay, wait, let me have my segment.
I haven't
Okay,
finished.
so I went.
I was about to say something.
I don't care.
It's
I don't
gonna
care.
benefit you.
I went on my phone, and this is what I saw of myself.
To see
What what the hell is that? What
I
did you
poked
do?
myself- I poked
You
myself
poked
in the
yourself-
eye.
Oh.
Stupid.
have
Scott gave me like a lot of inspiration to like just like
Anyway, I want to talk about Scott. Yeah, he's the type of guy who just like he wishes you the best for you. He just like he wants the best for you, man, and he always gives people so much inspiration to be the best that they can be. Great
Ooh.
guy, man.
he's having a word with the parents.
Having a word with the
Pee
parents,
pee
man.
boo poo butthole.
Okay, agreed. Libby for president. No, I'm kidding.
So I was gonna say
No, Livy for monarch.
finally after like trying to get my point across, I was gonna say thank you to Scott for being an inspiration and helping me also be a better boyfriend to Livy, because there was a time that I felt like I fucked up.
Yeah, no, I'm so happy that I've been able to like talk to Scott more than once within a year.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that's like
Because
rare now.
for a couple years now, I've only been able to talk to him like twice a year.
Yeah.
I mean, Adam,
But
that
ever
goes
since I
for
joined
you
the-
as well, man.
Yeah, no, I joined this server and I talked to him like 4 times within a month. Like Christ.
Yeah. Oh,
And he even introduces us to his girlfriend too. Like when would that have ever happened?
yeah. Like like there was no doubt Scott was gonna have a girlfriend, but for like him to just be cool with like just to trust us with her.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're all just some gremlins, man.
Goofy ass.
Yeah. No, but so happy to see Scott doing well for himself, and he's
Yeah.
always been an inspiration as a homie. It's like he always got that way of thinking, like yo, and he always like got that way of like,
Oh Christ.
if he
Sorry.
knows you fucked up and you know you fucked up, and he knows more than you know that you fucked up, he'll let you know. And obviously,
Yeah, there's no filter on that, man.
I was on the receiving end of that more times than anyone could ever imagine. Like I was the one that dealt with the worst of Scott. Like
Yeah, because that was also back in when you were
a piece
a
of
little
shit.
a little prepubescent piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because you seeked out drama.
Yeah, but like obviously we're good now. We're all
Of course,
young adults.
you've grown, man.
Yeah, I've yet to be a young adult, but I'm gonna be one. Jelani's a young adult.
Yep.
Jelani, man, do you have anything like going on, man? Like what's up? Like, give me an update on what's about to happen. All right.
Well, for me personally, still kind of working on like some stuff with the show and everything. Um, right now, I'm trying to figure out what day in October, because I'm gonna do the show in October, but I'm trying to figure out what day to do it on. Um, in the process of trying to figure out what I can do with the budget that I have, because I'm gonna spend, because this is gonna be a huge investment for me. I'm gonna spend like somewhere around $1,000 on video equipment to make the show even better than it was before, and to kind of start over. So I got when I announced my show, some people, like, I had one person DM me thinking that it was just gonna be an addition to the previous edition of the show, but this is going to be a completely new version. It's going to start from the first season. So, and I'm thinking about titling it differently, because the Jelani Muna show might be like too long of a name for it. So I'm trying to figure out what else I can use for it and everything.
Nah, bro. Like, there's nothing you can say about long titles, bro. We literally have a late night show with James Corden. Like, come on, like that's long as hell. Or like the late night with Jimmy Fallon. Like, I think the Jelani Muna show is like, everything you need and more. Like, you know who it's about, and you know that it's something. It's basically like a talk show. So, bro, if you like, I keep offering you my help, all right? And I can't wait to actually help you out with stuff whenever you need me, man. But if you need some tech savvy guy to help you with like figuring out the best kind of video, audio equipment and stuff like that, bro, like I will be like more than happy to give you any sort of insight. Like I'm into that shit. Like, if I had, the money for it, I would renovate this entire place, even though that this is a new place. So yeah, no, like I'm excited to see what you got going for like October. And as far as like October goes, like, bro, if you ever need to like figure out like when to go again, like I always like pick the middle, when it comes to like returning to things, because it's like, all right, this is the month in which everything's supposed to happen, so let me just prepare something leading up to it. And I guess it makes it more exciting because you have so much time left. It's also like how I plan my album releases. Like I pick some time like right before the end of the month. Like, notice how I release my albums like 27th, 26th, and then like 30th. Like I pick like that time frame because I know that that's the month where it's supposed to happen. So I always like think that like, yo, I gotta get this done like, effectively. So can't wait to see what you got.
Stream Blue Pill, by the way.
What's up?
Stream Blue Pill, by the way.
Oh yeah, Blue Pill's coming out September 30th.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, I do get what you're saying, like do it like at the end of the month and everything. But, I was thinking about like doing it maybe earlier, so like because I wasn't too sure when the best time would be, because I was thinking like, what if this, because I have two thoughts basically with this. One is, if I do it earlier, then I'm able to get more out with it, like more episodes out. I'm able to have a whole lot more of the show going around, for more people to watch as it goes on. Like if I did it at like the beginning, then like the whole month, like I'll be able to have like a few episodes out compared to if I did it at the end of the month. But I was thinking, what if I don't have everything ready by then? Like by beginning of it. Like I say October because I want to be able to do it as soon as possible because I feel like it'd be best for me. I've always wanted to start earlier. Like I've had thoughts about doing it earlier than really. Some people have told me I should start in the summer, but I was thinking maybe it wouldn't be good enough. So it's kind of like I will take what you say into consideration, but it's also like there's a lot of things I have to consider when it comes to when the perfect day to start really is.
Well, let me tell you something. You don't even think about a month of where you start. What's up, Tugger? Don't even think about a month when you start until the moment where you're done with everything. Like where you're done with absolutely like what?
God damn.
But honestly, with my show, there's a lot of other things I was kind of thinking about that more than it, because there's a lot of ideas I kind of think about when it comes to like for the most part of it, it's been a talk show. I have other people join the stream and have people talk about things in their mind. It's kind of like an interview style type thing. But I was thinking about like doing way more than that. Having other styles, being able to use multiple styles into one, being able to make it make sense. Because I always thought that I don't want to do one thing. Because when you do like one genre or one type of content, eventually it gets boring. Which when I was originally doing the show at first is kind of the thoughts I've been having in my head. Maybe do something else because there wasn't really much I was able to do. So now with how the show's gonna come along now with everything changing. There's still more that I have to figure out with it, but the way that it's gonna be, the way that I'm gonna be doing it, I'm hoping that I could do way more with it, and everything like that.
Oh, that's incredible.
Just having more than it just being a talk show, like having multiple things go on than just sitting down and talking. It's also like a podcast, like a talk show to a certain degree, right?
I got a question.
But just having different things than just sitting down and talking is also gonna make the show more refreshing every time you do it. But it's also gonna make content less stale because it's not the same thing over and over again.
I got a question.
Yeah?
Do you have a Twitter?
I do have a Twitter, but I don't use it at all.
Because I don't know. I don't know.
Same, bro. I don't use Twitter. It's
they
such a
misspell every
cesspool.
single one. I couldn't claim. I hope. It says just claimed man.
The hell? I never typed that. Wait, now I gotta check my Twitter because I've never typed.
What's your Twitter at? What's your Twitter at?
My Twitter at is at Jelani Muna.
Yeah, you've been hacked, bruh.
You gotta kidding me. Yeah, that's my Twitter because that's the time I joined, February 2020. I never even thought about checking my Twitter. I didn't think that would get hacked, but
you've been hacked by
now
crypto guys.
You're lucky you got a bit of a rare name, so you're able to make your Twitter your actual name.
For real, man.
Can't
claim. I gotta make my name Loop Pizzle.
Well, for me, honestly, like it's because the reason why I make like everything my real name and everything is so that I'm more known everywhere. I do know that like it's probably I probably shouldn't because like privacy and everything, but I do want my name to be heard out there. I want my name to be seen out there.
I want to be able that much. I wouldn't worry that much because I mean, like, it's just your name, really.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, yeah, people could get stuff from your name, but like, I'm sure there are lots of people with your name.
Yeah.
Jelani.
Yeah.
I know this as an example. Like a lot of people with just screen names that has nothing to do with their actual like person still get just as much success and like they're just as known.
It's not like your Twitter is Jelani from 444 whatever street. Like.
No.
Damn.
It's
For me, like people know my first and last name, and I wouldn't mind saying it, but it's just my experience with like getting doxxed and shit like that. Like I've gotten shit.
I want his last name
all around. Like it took me about a month to tell Livy my last name.
Of course you do, Livy.
But like,
give me it. Give me it. So pretty. Give me it.
It's funny because like I dated her for a month. She didn't know my last name for about a month. What if like after a month I tell her like, yo, my last name is Finkelshit.
Yeah.
Bro, I use my full legal name for content. That's kind of creepy though. Like, I'm a little worried because like I've Googled my name to see what pops up. Like, I'm gonna be perfect. Yeah, I've seen like some stuff popping up. Like, not like full on addresses, but like, how do I say it without? There's probably not a lot of people watching. Like obituaries, I can say that. I've seen some obituaries. I know Loopie's eyes just got some big. So I mean, I've seen that because like, of course, I have family members that die. So of course, you're gonna have that name in there. So you've got full on like family stuff on there. But I'm like, you can probably find out where I'm at, but I just cross my fingers and hope because. Yeah, I just love using my name because it's so unique. There's not like another Macaulay Tucker out there from what I found.
Just be careful out there, man, because like.
Yeah, middle name is a bit more risky, but
Yeah, I keep that.
The thing is, it's not even like. It's kind of the same thing with just using your name because the thing is like for me. I mean, I looked up my full first, middle, and last name on Google.
Oh, frick! Actually, I've never done that. Hold up.
No, I looked up my full first, middle, and last name before, and there was yes, I was ego searching. Shut the fuck up.
I want to try that.
But
okay.
Yeah, basically, it came up like I'm lucky enough that like there is a guy with my first, middle, and last name that is like he was like a politician or something that's still alive. So.
Nice! Oh, I got a woman with a lazy eye!
Let's go!
Oh, frick.
Oh my god.
Yo. Good news and bad news. The good news is one thing pops up. One freaking thing on Google pops up. Bad news is I need to get that removed, and I can. That's freaking nuts. You wouldn't believe who posted it.
It's you.
It literally, it says my... Okay, I need to text who is that? Stuart, is that you talking?
None of mine's here.
What?
Wait, no.
I gotta show you.
Wait.
I gotta show you what pops up.
There's somebody out there with my middle and last name who is a sexologist, best known for his research studies on transsexualism, pedophilia,
let's go.
Orientation.
There you go, Stuart.
Here, let's see. I'll check it out now.
He found that men with more older brothers are more likely to be gay than men with fewer older brothers.
Oh, I want to stitch this up now.
It's his Facebook account. Jesus.
Yeah, that's my. You can see that's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's my grandma.
Oh my
god.
Like the funniest part about.
I gotta get that removed.
That's a pretty name though, man.
Babe.
Is that I got 3 older brothers.
Bro, now you know my full name.
Bro, you're hella gay, bro, now.
I'm so sorry. I just leaked my full name to you, but Stuart, I trust you. Goodness, I need to get that.
Why can't?
What?
No, I'm just
what I want to go back to.
Who are you, American and Canadian?
Oh,
dude.
God.
Bro.
Yeah, can we just make it official that Loopie's Canadian?
Shut up, man. I'm not Canadian.
Bro, I need
He's French and American. He's basically Canadian.
No.
Yes.
Bro, I need to like remove all my Google reviews because people are gonna find out my reviews because they'll like know it's my city. Bro,
But you're
I need to
lying to
remove
yourself,
that.
man.
Offense to Tucker, but the last thing I want to be in this world is to
Yeah, it sucks to be Canadian right now. I'm sorry.
You going on a strike like that one South Park
Oh
episode?
god.
Did you guys hear about
every time Canada comes up, South Park has to come up with it.
Yeah.
I'm
Bro.
going down South Park.
Did you guys hear about the truck convoy? Did you guys hear about the truck convoy?
Oh, that carried like 39 bodies.
Yeah, so at the beginning of January, if you guys didn't hear this was like trending all over news, even in the U.S. for how many days? All these truckers from Canada went to Parliament Building, and it was ballistic. I want to send pictures to Loopie. You need to see this.
I don't know if I want to see it.
No, bro. It was beautiful.
Wait,
I
beautiful.
thought you
there
were
were
talking
quite
about
a
that
few.
one truck with like 39 human bodies in it.
What?
I thought
Frick?
you were- yeah, I thought
39?
Yo,
Christ,
that's
man.
cool.
Jesus Christ.
That's like
Also,
Yeah.
don't worry about my
and a half
hand.
right there.
Don't worry about my hand. I don't have monkeypox in my hair, so.
Wait, I'll send it to Loopie.
You
Bro,
Bro,
like-
the truck convoy had
Send it
lots
to
of
me.
people.
Send it to me.
Let's see this.
Don't worry, Libby.
Well, that's just
You're
one photo.
just
There was
an
millions
actual
and
fucking
millions and
gorilla.
millions of people there.
Cor- Oh yeah, I've seen that. I think I've seen that.
Look it up on Wikipedia. There's like a whole wiki post about it
That is,
and how long it was.
that is
Closer to the beginning
Yeah.
of this year, there was
Here it is.
There were like
Read
few
this.
truck
that
convoys.
is literally the South Park episode.
Read this
Canada
wiki
on
page.
strike. Canada on strike.
Yeah, that literally. What? That's literally just what. Yo, South Park predicting the world? Like, come on. Wow.
Oh god.
Wait, what? I want to
Alright.
see this.
Wait, alright, Tucker, since you're Canadian, alright, I have to raise this point to you, alright? Because you know more about Canadian history than maybe I do, alright? Ducks, I'm not Canadian. Cobra, fuck face. Anyways,
You're lying to yourself, man.
shut up, man. Denmark is like the Wish version of Sweden.
Nah, bro, it's the other way around.
Anyways, I think Tucker's gone, so basically talking to myself.
Adam just playing some banging tunes, bro.
Look at this fucking schizo nub. That's really bad. I apologize. That was pretty bad. That's
Looking at the
I
chat right now,
apologize
just in
for
case
the
there's somebody
absolute-
here.
horrible,
For the
morbid humor.
outburst of outbursts. Anyways, I forgot what I was about to say. Anyways, shit.
What I do want to go back to was at Twitter and it being hacked because a couple of days ago my Instagram got hacked and it was like the crypto thing. I mean, did you see it? Because like it only happened like I got rid of the post, but it happened like it was like some
So you're
weird.
getting hacked by crypto.
I didn't
Oh,
even
man.
sign into anything, so I don't know if it's like. I mean, I'm not too worried about it because I just changed my password, but
I mean, are you able to like are you good now? Like,
well, I should be good now. But it made me like follow like a bunch of random accounts, like around like 100 or so.
Holy
It
shit.
was like some weird business accounts I had to follow. I unfollowed them like before this podcast happened,
yo,
But now I gotta check out what other accounts I have that gotten hacked because I have more social media accounts out there. I just hope it was only the Instagram and the Twitter because I mean Instagram I have that figured out. You know, I fixed that. But Twitter I didn't even know about that because I don't even go on Twitter. So that also I have to
Welcome.
fix that. But thank you for letting me know that my Twitter got hacked. So now, I just hope that, I just hope it's easy to get rid of everything. How far does the list go? Because it went pretty far. Like how far?
There's a service for you to like delete tweets, by the way. So like you'll be able to. Like,
It just keeps on going.
Yeah, you'll be able to sweep that. There's a service. It's called Tweet.
Do you want me to keep on scrolling? I'm gonna time how long it takes me to get to the bottom.
Cause I mean, honestly, like
Let's talk about the world news.
Oh yeah, the
Ding dong, bitch! The wicked bitch is dead. No, I'm kidding. That's.
It only goes down to the 30th, so as recently you got hacked.
Alright, so the unkillable, immortal Queen Elizabeth II is officially perished a couple of days ago.
Ding dong.
I'm telling you, it's the snail. It's the snail.
The snail.
Now, here's the weird thing about it, right? Is because on the day, right, a couple of hours before it was known that the Queen died, I was actually looking up about the Queen on YouTube, and I was watching a video called "What Would Happen If Queen Elizabeth Died?" And I was reading some of the comments saying like, "Oh, she's gonna outlive all of us" or something like that. And it was weird to me that only a couple of hours later about the news, I was checking the same thing and everything, like the whole thing changed. Now, for me personally, like I never have it where I look something up for only a couple of hours, the whole thing will change. Like, like I wasn't. It was kind of weird how it kind of came into my head, like about Queen Elizabeth. Like on that day, I was thinking about her and like watching that video was like all weird and everything to me. It was a weird coincidence.
Yeah, no, totally. Because, like I woke up that day, and man, I was confused because it seemed like Britain in itself was preparing to announce the death, yet they weren't going to say it. They were saying, people are, concerned for Queen Elizabeth's health, and she's currently at Balmoral Castle in Scotland. Look, that happened, I'm pretty sure, with Prince Philip, right? Was Prince Philip at Balmoral?
Windsor? Think. Hold on.
Yeah, he might have just, like, passed away in his own bed, right? I think that's what happened. Anyways, what was I about to say? Oh, no.
Yeah, Windsor Castle.
Yeah, the Queen was at Balmoral, just, there. People were saying that she was, like, being, like, like, quite frail or something like that. Something happened. And then you see on BBC News, and I was watching it live, that, they were saying, we're concerned for her health. She's being held there for medical, like, exams and tests and everything. And from 1 minute, you see people with their, black suits, red ties, or things like that. Something that doesn't look like you're in a funeral. And then
you weren't even watching.
Well, I mean, like I saw bits of it. All right. From my experience, I saw bits. So, because I was trying to get it like to work, but it wasn't working. And then you see the guy that was announcing the weather was wearing all black. Like,
yeah, about right.
Like, absolutely, like, all black.
This is what happened to me. Yeah, okay, continue.
And, I mean, like, then, a few hours happened, and Livy can, say what she saw, because I didn't know about anything.
This is what I saw. Hi, Jelani. You're right there.
Yeah, I see. But...
Okay, ready? Hold on, it takes a while. Look. Ready? And it just goes back.
We're doing Sky News for a breaking news. The monarchy.
And then it goes to that! And like, what the fuck?
That must be.
See,
And I'm questioning to myself, are we all not immortal anymore? Bro,
like
having like a
how I found
thing.
how I found out the news was I was on Reddit, and I was on the teenagers subreddit, and a post of it just said like something about the queen has died or something like that, and I was honestly surprised. Well, like not surprised in the fact that she died because I knew she would die, but the fact is that, like I said before, a couple of hours before she died, I was watching a video about what happened if she died. So that's why it surprised. That's why it surprised me so much, really.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's so strange to me because like obviously we knew that like she was about to die because like 96 and all that, but I didn't think it would happen today. But
Today?
It is kind of
like September 8th, but go ahead, Cobra.
no. It felt kind of surreal because you've gone all your life, like all of us has gone all of our lives, just like hearing about her in any like kind of way. If it's school, if it's social media,
Jesus,
you
shut
hear
the
about the
fuck up.
Queen Elizabeth II, right? And you just hear all this, and you just lived your entire life, and she's just been alive, and she's like, she's old as hell,
Yeah.
right? So you're like, but it doesn't seem like she's aging, not to like meme about it. It doesn't seem like she's yeah.
The crazy thing about it is that we're not going to have another queen in our lifetime. Like
No.
that's the thing.
I mean, I am, because I'm Danish, we have a queen, so I am, but not
but
Britain.
I've never had one period ever in my life.
Nah, you just had
Americans.
you
Yeah,
just
right.
had, like 70-year-old douchebags thinking they know something about politics. But nah, with what was I about to say? Subspec.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Spec.
We're doing
Alright,
a podcast.
This podcast
Don't
is
say
about to
anything
go
bad.
downhill.
but I mean, I feel like it was kind of like the same as like when Betty White passed away. Like how that
was
news.
weird.
No,
That was
she
weird as
Oh.
hell.
She was just about to turn 100. Like it was like, nah, it was like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. Betty White's dead. I was
And like her birthday was on like the 14th.
nah,
Think.
17th, I think.
17th. So like,
She was about to turn 100, and I don't even know what
Yeah.
Betty White was known for.
Golden
She was
Girls.
an actor or an actress. She's been an actress since like the 40s or 50s, dude.
But she
Fucking
like,
hell,
she
dude.
went like super trending like that week before like the New Year's because
Because of Ryan Reynolds, wasn't it?
I don't know. It's just that she was about to turn 100, and she was so excited about turning 100, and then she died. Like,
Yeah, that sucks. Like honestly.
Happy New Year. Like, it's surreal, man. But there was another death that like it put a mark on me, but like nobody's gonna know. It's a news anchor from France, who did like some like 1 p.m. like news show. Nobody's
The woman, was it?
what?
It wasn't the woman, was it?
No, it was the man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in his 70s. I talked to you about it already before, Livy, but nah, it was this like news anchor that I was so used to seeing because like every like afternoon as a kid, like I would just like come home from school and then just like see him on the TV like all the time. But now no longer.
Babe.
Yes.
I'm
There was-
sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm back. I left like for a bit to clean some stuff.
wait, what is that?
That's Annie Songib with the McBroom family.
Bonjour.
Yes, let's talk about this. I'm so freaking sad, man, because I missed that fight, and it was one of the most entertaining fights I've ever seen. And
Gifford Gottfried was the most affected death, by the way.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that one, Gilbert. You know, and
No,
it
I was literally
You were
because
literally.
no,
to be
I was
honest,
Iago in my school's production. So like I looked up to Guilford Gottfried a lot to like go off my character, and then he died, and I was like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
it was very difficult on her. Like I remember.
Try to see if I can find a photo.
there will never be another Gilbert. There will never be another Godfrey.
Oh, dude, Gilbert Gottfried's death was sad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that was absolute legend.
Cause I remember watching some like cameos, like those videos where it's like you could buy.
Yeah, he just
To,
Mm.
out these like super like terrible messages, but he did like nobody.
He did it to entertain the people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
He sold his soul to the internet.
Lamau, and it was funny. I don't know why I said Lamau.
It was. It was absolutely hilarious.
Man.
That wasn't Loopy. That wasn't hilarious.
No, I meant like Lamau. Like I don't know why I just said Lamau. I like just.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's not funny, man.
Yeah.
You're not funny.
My bad. My bad.
You're not.
Shut up.
You're not based, bro.
Shut up. Goodbye.
Another
Okay.
death that impacted me, if we're still on the topic, is this man right here.
I can't.
It's Prince Philip.
Oh, Prince Philip.
Cousin fucker.
Just thinking of. Thinking
he
about.
died at the age 99.
Yeah, he died at 99
It
too.
would have been so funny. Like I said, it would have been so funny to see the Queen live up to 100, right? And send a letter to herself.
Hey, Queen Liz, how many years did you have until you were 100?
Yo, hold up, Loopy. I got freaking Porky Pig on the podcast.
What?
Yeah, Porky Pig. Not Mel Brooks. He's dead. Not Mel Brooks. He died, but like the guy who took Mel Brooks' place. So everything after 1990. So like Space Jam 1, Looney Tunes, Space Jam. He does Tweety Bird too.
Oh,
Low key, he's been in like 200 movies. I gotta actually look this up.
okay.
Porky Pig.
Find that to be impressive though. Like I've seen some of your stuff, Tucker, and like
Yeah.
the fact that you were able to get a lot of people, like a lot of celebrities to interview is impressive to me.
Yeah, you just gotta email. People are like, how do I do it? You literally just write a solid email telling them why they should come on. Because they honestly don't really care about you, which I kind of learned. They really want to have a good, program kind of thing.
Yeah.
Bro.
So like with your email, is it like you send the same email to multiple people, like hoping that they will they respond to you?
Yeah, so I used to kind of like pick a day and just go on this whole freaking email spree. And I use the same email. It kind of looks like, it goes like, Dear reader, hello, I'm Macaulay Tucker, an independent Canadian interviewer, musician, photographer, and video creator. I'd like to invite fill in the blank to be an interview subject of an upcoming episode. It will afford them exposure to a larger audience, educate the listeners, as well as allow fans and listeners the opportunity to ask questions, which is the key component of my show. And then you go on to list the people that have come on, which I do, and then you explain your program, you explain where they're conducted. I'd appreciate a response, and then you send it to them. And cross your fingers.
I've emailed so many people, like, I've never been lucky with that. Tucker, let me steal your template, bro.
Yeah, I actually kind of like got one from online. I'm always changing it. Like, I recently thought, hey, sometimes guests don't really care to grow their audience. Maybe they just want to teach. So I began to include that. Grow your audience, because sometimes I might interview a retired person and they don't have an audience. So you'll have to include, to educate and teach people. So,
Leave the podcast with a lesson fully, conveyed to the people, and that's wonderful.
yeah.
Obviously, you did that with Ron Galella. You know that that was one of your best episodes. Not because he died 2 weeks after the recording of the podcast, but it's just that he was able to, on your platform, able to convey this final lesson to people. Like, yo, you got something that you love that you want to do. All right, capture these moments. It's like you like baseball, you watch baseball, you play baseball. Capture these baseball moments. Take photos of your moments and your experience with baseball. And
Right.
I watched that video and I was like, yo, that's some true inspiration. And then I found out the bad news, and obviously
I was shocked.
yeah,
I still am shocked. I'm like, frick. Goodness.
because it must be a lot of weight on you to know that
Okay.
you were the last person that he conveyed his message to, and it's like you got so much on you now.
Yeah, and I'm just like, the people he's met, like the people he's talked to, Elvis, Michael Jackson, Frank Sinatra. Like, bro, he talked to. And I'm like, bro, this guy's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone to the place where all these other people went. It's crazy. And you're like, that's nuts.
What was his nickname? The Paparazzo Extraordinaire or something?
Yeah, he was some people call him the first ever paparazzi, but he wasn't. There was others, but he was like
The most famous one.
he was very pop. Like, some lady at Starbucks that I work at, she's like, I saw that you interviewed Ron. He was big in the 80s. He's not big right now, but he was massive in the 80s because people saw him everywhere. Like, when there was conventions, he would sneak into kitchens and always go into events. It was he's an inspiration for sure. He said you got to have balls to do a lot of this stuff, and that's why I'm I'm emailing people because I have the balls to do that, and a lot of people
You
do.
miss every shot you don't take.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, man. Like opportunities,
Which-
man, you got to take them as if you're hungry for opportunities. You have to be hungry for opportunities. You see one, you run after that shit like a lion. You know what I mean? So,
Exactly.
bro, I love to reach out to more people, man. But first of all, finding the right person to reach out to, finding the right thing to say to the person, obviously convincing is one thing, and maybe with a template, you don't really think about convincing, but it's
Yeah.
I try to touch the people's hearts. I want to reach out to fucking Neil Breen for a podcast. I have
Dude,
I have
oh my God.
I have
I would make out with you if you did that.
Bro.
No, you
Oh
won't.
boy.
Oh,
Neil Breen?
Forgot about
Wait,
the girl.
How do you?
man.
What's his
Back off.
name? Neil Breen. Neil
Breen, he's the best bad movie
Neil
maker.
Breen.
Neil Breen.
NEI.
Oh, American filmmaker Neil Breen.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
gonna-
How about
from-
this? I'll kiss Cobra if you do that.
Wait, he's
What the
63 years
fuck,
old,
bro?
right? Am I looking at the right one?
Yeah. He did the movie Fateful Findings.
Does he?
Oh, I have that. Yeah, bro, maybe,
Does
You
he
can
look
find
fat?
his business email. Anywhere.
bro. I don't know this guy actually. Hold up.
Dude, watch one of his movies. They're legendary if you can sit through them.
Oh, are these bad? Oh, frick.
What's happening, Livy?
What am I? What is this?
You're going downstairs.
I'm gonna go
Oh, why are you gonna go?
because I need to go poo.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. What did you say before that? Does he look what?
Wait, Neil Breen.
Jacked.
Is this a good thing?
He's all shriveled.
What is this?
He,
What is this guy?
He looks kind of like a creepy old
love-
dude, but he's funny.
I love Neil Breen. I loved
Is
his
this-
role as Dylan in
They
Fateful
look like-
Findings.
Bro, these look
Yeah,
like
his role
made
is Dylan in
movies.
Fateful. His name was Dylan in the movie, therefore he's your favorite actor.
Like, what's the story about? Because this kind of looks like a homemade movie. Oh, it's
No, it-
inappropriate. Oh, frick.
Kind
I
of.
need to
There's like
not
a shower
Google this.
sex scene with lots of blood. But
I'm
that's
not gonna
about
look
it.
at that. Goodness.
Dude, come on, don't pussy out just because of a little bit of sex.
Loopy knows. Loopy knows. Bro, that's crazy though. That's awesome. Yeah, email him. You gotta email everywhere. Twitter, spam them.
Neil Breen.
Yeah, but
Okay, goodbye.
All right. See
later.
Come on.
Oh, dude, legit. Like, I would actually want to have a serious conversation with him. Like, just talk with him.
But the thing is, though, like, he has such a big ego. He thinks he's the shit. That's the thing. So it's gonna be like something, man. But
No, I mean, like, you just deal with it if there's like a serious problem with it. Because I mean,
yeah,
it's not like he's going to contact you a ton afterwards if you were to get him on.
yeah. No,
One thing, Loopy, I'm a little nervous about is I don't get questions for my guests until I know they want to come on the show, which I feel is a little bad because when I email, they're like, "Yes, I want to come on. Let's do it next week." And I'm like, "Send your questions." I'm like, "Bro, I have no questions at all." So would you say it's appropriate to, when sending an email, just let them know, "Hey,
like,
I confirm first and then I get questions," or do you think I should not say that at all because that'll ruin my representation? Let me know what you think. What do you think I should say?
well, I think it's best to categorize like what you're going to ask them about.
Because I do
I mean,
that.
like,
I do, yeah.
Yeah,
I think something you could do is like set up just questions that you would ask any famous person,
Right.
and then specific questions if they accept.
yeah,
Yeah, like I know what I'm gonna ask them. Don't get me wrong, but I don't have questions. Like I don't know how to tell them that. Like I have a guest right now, Porky Pig. He's like, "Oh, can you hit me up with some sample questions?" And I'm like, "Man, all I do is I email, confirm, and then I do my research. But I do know what I'm gonna interview about, though. I'm gonna talk about your career."
I kind of do the research on the person a little while before that. I reach out. That's kind of also
Right.
how I figure out, like, yo, if they're the right person to reach out to,
Yeah.
I reach out to them not because of their stature or something like that.
True. Yeah.
So
I think it'd be best if I
for
don't
the
include that.
questions, now the questions, the thing that I do the most to try to reassure my guests is to tell them and remind them what I'm going to be asking them about. I'm not going to be
Yeah.
saying the questions because most of the time when I have a guest on, I don't have any questions. I legit only come up with them. Really.
Oh goodness.
And Jelani,
That's nerve wracking.
Jelani's only, bro. I don't think Jelani has interviewed a guest on here before, and he's been here for like nearly a year. Maybe one guest, but that's it. And we've only had two guests like in 2022. We had way more last year, but
Right.
bro, it's difficult, man. Like I wish someone was out there to just like reach out to people for me, but obviously, you gotta like, nothing is free in this world, so I'm kind of
Yeah.
like on my own for that, man. But
Yeah, so I might just leave that out. I might just respond with, "It's nice to hear from you. I'm not concerned about dates on which interviews on my program are recorded. I'm more concerned if the guest wants to come on and he asks if I can send some sample questions. I can respond with, sure. I'm still doing my research, and once I have a decent amount of questions, I can send them over your way." Because I don't know.
I think, well, no interviewer would actually talk about their research until the moment
Yeah.
of the interview. I think it would be best to just say like, yo, so like I'm gonna be asking, people about you and what you've learned
Yeah.
from your experience coming up, and like all the questions that you usually ask everybody, but categorized. And you're gonna hit them with these like sample questions, but you're not gonna tell them like, yo, after I'm done with my research, I
Yeah.
have questions ready. No, you tell
Yep.
them, you got questions ready for the moment that you sit down and talk to them face to face. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Bob did request, though. I didn't say this before. Bob did say in his message. He said, "Hey Macaulay, my schedule is not any lighter over the past next weeks. I will have some time in October if you can do weekends. The only thing I ask every podcast host is to research past interviews I've done and not ask the same questions that have already been covered. This just bores listeners." And I respond with, "Hey, it's great to hear back from you. I'm not worried about the dates interviews can be recorded for my show, as I'm regularly emailing people about coming on the program, so there isn't a time when I don't have an interview that can be released. I haven't faced that problem yet, haha." And then say, "I really like that idea."
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, hopefully, now that you said that.
Yeah. You also got to think to yourself like, as more than an interviewer, but continue to like continue to see yourself as an entertainer. You want to
True.
you want to pull something from the person that you're interviewing that nobody in the mainstream world is going to pull out of these people. What you
Yeah.
did with the B movie director is amazing, because nobody would have, been like, "Yo, B movie director, here are some memes about your movie. What do you think about them?"
Yeah.
Is that
I-
episode 8, by the way?
Yeah, that's a good question. No, it's not. I made it before my break. It will be the first interview to release once once September's over. So
I'm sorry.
that will be sometime in October.
I'm sorry.
I will have the
supposed to talk
interview.
about that. Like, I don't know.
No, you can. It's people know. I used to keep it a surprise, but I'm like, nah, I want people to know about it. So I do have it. It's done being recorded. I still have to spend an hour going through it. And I will be releasing a separate video on YouTube just called like I got the director of the B movie to review memes. So it's going to be like a separate piece of media.
And it's not even fully clickbait either. So it's like
It's not clip. Yeah, I literally got him to sit down and he just sat there and looked at the memes and he just responded with like, "What the frick is this?"
And then there was also, I remember one thing that was pretty successful with that. I forget if it was like Ethan Klein, like H3H3 or whoever, but somebody interviewed Justin Roiland and showed him a bunch of Rick and Morty memes just to see how he reacted. And he hated almost every single one of them, which made for a pretty interesting video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he even made fun of, or I don't even know if he quite made fun, but like he was mentioning how he's seen that some Rick and Morty fans think that you have to have a super high IQ to watch the show, and that's not at all true.
Yeah. But concerning guests, like, I would love to be able to reach out to literally anybody to hop on the podcast. Like, bro, Jelani, if you're not doing anything, bro, like, see if you can hit up these people in like the email or something like that. You're you're a host too, so you're completely allowed to bring on a guest. Like, E Crystal brought on a guest for us. So it's like same with you could basically like reach out to, I don't know, like somebody who might be like well known in the community or something like that. You're gonna reach out to them, see if they're down for an episode or something like that, and then they can discuss it with me for scheduling and things like that, because obviously you gotta like stretch it out for these people, and that's something like time is always the number one thing you have to negotiate with these people, because these people be moving quick. All right, they're business owners. They're quick with their shit. So, man, if you ever got something nothing going on, bro, just like email people, because like I'll be doing the same thing too. And I mean, I don't know if I can have like more people to help me out with reaching out to other people. I would love that, for that to happen, but man, so much shit going on. But we'll see if I can send Neil Breen an email. I don't know if
I think his email's on his website.
Yeah, I did.
I think we checked that last time, actually.
Yeah. I just never got around to like emailing him. But I sent emails to like random people all around, man. Like, I sent people to like I sent emails to why am I getting a call from Livy? Hello? Oh, hi. Hi, are you joining the podcast? Okay. All right. All right. Hi.
What happened?
Livy, you can talk. Okay. So I think she's just going to be in the call with us. Yeah, I sent an email to... Oh, okay.
Bye, Jelani.
Jelani's gone.
Okay.
I sent an email to John Hinckley. Adam, being that you're the only American in here other than me, you might know who he is.
John Hinckley, remind me.
the guy that tried to kill Ronald Reagan.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, he's doing music now, so I thought it would be funny to interview him about his wonderful music career. That didn't work out. I'm on his website though.
Welcome back, Jelani.
Welcome back, Jelani. I sent an email to Gideon. That didn't work. I sent an email to Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario. That didn't work.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I mean, like, in terms of like emailing people, man, I suck at it. So I don't know what I'm saying that's wrong or anything.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I love getting denial emails, like being denied. I don't know why, if it's just me, but you know that I love it. I just love getting denied interviews because people go out of their way to respond.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's not a flex. I don't want to flex it, but it's just super fun to get these responses because you might even get a relative of the guest responding. Like, I think it was for this famous country singer who did let me find it. Country Road. John Denver, I believe. Is he still alive? Hold up. No, not John Denver. Who was it? Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson. His daughter responded back saying no.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty fun though. Like, it's just
Yeah, I had
interesting.
one of those denial emails, and it was so weird. All right, because obviously it's management, right?
Mhm.
Like, I sent an email to Tom Ellis's management. If anyone doesn't know who Tom Ellis is, he plays Lucifer in the hit, Netflix series Lucifer. Plays the main character, But I sent an email to his management. I got a response back, and they were like, "Please take this as a gracious pass on our end." And I was like, "You know what? Thank you very much."
I got like Tony Hawk's management wishing me a successful future, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't collect them actually. I should save them. But I've had
Tony
like
Hawk is a cool dude.
yeah, like his management were like, "We wish you a successful rest of your future." Oliver Tree's management was down actually for an interview, but they said not right now, so hopefully in the
I
future.
should probably do you think I should reach out to Oliver Tree's management, see if they would be down now? Like, how long ago did you reach out
Yeah.
to them?
That was like this year, a little bit before summer. They're like, "Oh, like it was somewhat during summer, I believe, that I reached out."
Tucker,
Maybe
bro.
I might reach out again, but yo, you could
Tucker, bro.
do it.
If you could help me out to get Oliver Tree on this podcast, bro.
Oh shit.
Hey, whatever you need, bro. I got you, all right? But if we can get Oliver Tree on this podcast,
That'd be super cool.
That would be history, man. I'm saying. And I'm not trying to steal your guess from you.
No, I've had so many wins. You need to get some wins.
Like, I think it's about time that, one of us, all right, we got to make history, all right? And it's been long overdue. I've been sitting around all day being silent, not doing shit, waiting for my moment to finally just like erupt and do something great that no one else is going to do. And Oliver Tree and all these other people out there, like, not because, they got this high status, but because they got something that other people don't have, and I want a piece of that. So, and obviously, I want a piece of that in terms of like knowledge or the message they're conveying, the inspiration, not like, all the basic shit that you see like firsthand. Like, I'm thinking of like what's behind the artist, never what's in front. So
Yeah.
Bro, like, honestly, like, shoot me a message like right after this podcast. I gotta reach out.
Yeah, I sent an email to some sort of email. I think I know where it was, and I got a response from the company, and they were like, "Hey, thank you." Like, they seemed interested somewhat. They're like, "Hey, thanks for your email." It didn't seem generated. Like, it was forwarded to somebody. Like, I saw that it was like sent to somebody else, so it was being sent through the system. And they're like, "Yeah, this is awesome. We'll think about it. We'll add you. You're like, we'll reach out to you or whatever. Like, we want to. This sounds cool, but like, you're kind of busy right now with tours. But like, yo, this is interesting." So I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, you have to really yeah, that's also one thing. If you're planning on like DMing or emailing like big artists, try to see if they're, so if they have an album coming out, now would be the best time to do it. If they're on tour because of the album coming out, that's like kind of like a no-go, because obviously they're not gonna be doing an interview like while on the tour bus or something like that. Well, our previous guest was on a tour bus, but he's no Oliver Tree, but that's no offense to him. He probably doesn't want to be compared to Oliver Tree, but I don't know. It would be really interesting to, because obviously, Tucker, you do something that others don't.
Yeah.
And that's interesting, and it's also inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also like a part of the reason, like 2023, like, I'm tired of everything that happened this year. This year was, one of the worst years, that has happened to me. And I kind of made, I made 2022 shift for me because of everything that happened all around me. So,
Right.
2023, like, I want to make history, you know what I mean? Like, I want to do something like,
Yeah.
it's so much different when someone like Logan Paul does it. But what about just some random kid nobody has ever heard of doing this shit? Like that. That's like breaking the simulation. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, bro, I got like notes on my phone, like just, thinking about these things of like how to, like, even turn it into videos, not necessarily like podcast stuff, but like I've been writing some stuff, about, like I even have like title ideas for like, to like what to do with certain people, if they were to reach back to me or something. It would be like so interesting, because I could do something great if I had the opportunity to reach out to some of these people. But
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
and fuck Notch. Like, Notch can go fuck himself. Neckbeard, fuck. Somebody cut out.
I'm still here.
Oh. Yeah, I still can't believe I was in a Twitter beef with Notch.
Oh, really? That's a flex.
That is not. I think he's a terrible person.
Oh, I think so many people are terrible.
He has a very bad reputation nowadays.
Yeah.
Yo, do you have screenshots of that? Because, bro, I had one time Jack Black's 2 sons sent me emails threatening me. I should have screenshotted that, because no one will believe me ever.
Oh man, bro, it's out there on Twitter right now. Like, if you do the
Bro.
like, do you know how to do like an advanced search?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could do like from Notch to Loopizzle, right?
Okay.
Yes, see that, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's out there, and it's just kind of sad, man, that like all of this has to happen. Like, just I played this dude's game, like his creation, and it was part of my childhood and shit, and to be treated like that just because I want to ask him questions about what a great thing he did for all people out there, and just be a dick about it. Like, it's terrible, man. It's terrible what money does to people these days.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah. But Cobra.
Hey, what's up, man?
I might, you know what? I might hit up Rob Top. Like, I know people have,
Oh.
like I don't like Rob Top. That's the thing. I don't like him. But I might hit him up. Like, people have already done interviews with Rob Top before, because they were bigger like GD YouTubers. But
Yeah.
Rob Top, like, he has no excuses, man. He doesn't have much that's going on. If anything, he's been stalling, in terms of Geometry Dash. So I would like to reach out to him and speak to him about.
Well, he has been pretty active recently, actually.
I don't know, man. It's like I've.
I mean, you don't follow it whatsoever, so.
Yeah, but like I do notice a pattern with like what happened in 2.1, like leading up to it.
Yeah.
So not everything, like, like everything that Rob Top says can be taken with a pinch of salt. That's really it.
Yeah.
Um, but like, I want to reach out to so many people, and I just want the ability to like network with them and really, push for something great. And it's also part of like what I'm going to school for. And um, what I'm going to school for is mainly like, the economics and everything. And obviously there's all the essential subjects that I'm going to have to study for, which is kind of a pain in the ass if you ask me. But
But he's gonna have to learn how to do the quick maths again.
yeah, yeah. Like I tried it out the other weekend, and I was like, well, fuck, I am fucked, because I learned all of this, right? 2 years ago, I learned all of this. Do you think I remember a single thing that I learned in high school since then? No. And
Nobody does.
bro,
I'll be surprised if you do.
in homeschool, like, bro, I'm homeschooled. Bro, I'm on my own unless I contact a teacher somehow, right? So,
Yeah.
bro, like, I got like 4 days until teachers are gonna start like, cracking down on like grading, any tests that comes to them and things like that. So I'm just like fucking scared, man. Like, and it starts tomorrow. My schedule will change drastically tomorrow. I'm gonna have to put my whiteboard back on wherever it is. I don't know where I put it, but yeah, I gotta get back to school and start like just doing everything like correctly. And I hope that, given the whole thing with me wanting to break the simulation on YouTube and do something that others wouldn't even be able to, even in their dreams. Like, I don't know, like, school is gonna be a bitch, I feel like.
Yeah, you've been away for a long time. It's gotta be hard getting back into the swing of things.
18 months without school, man, it does a lot for a human being, because
Yeah.
now you get sucked back in right into the system.
Hmm.
And who knows what the hell I'm gonna do once I get my high school diploma. It's like that's probably when I'm gonna be moving out of France. I don't know. We'll see how what the future holds, but
No reason to dwell on it right now.
yeah, I do know that like I'll be going to different countries while I'm doing school. Like, there's a very good chance that like I could just be chilling in Wales while I'm doing schoolwork, or Denmark. Like, in terms of like traveling to countries or meeting up with people and things like that, like I want to be able to get that done, like, too. Like, especially
Yeah.
like me, like, like Livy, I've met her, and it was a dope time, and I want to meet her again. Like, as soon as possible. I'm just waiting for my passport. Once I get my passport, I'm spending hundreds upon hundreds, like, on flight tickets. I want to meet everybody.
Of course.
Yo, you should come to Canada.
No.
Welcome home, Loopie.
Bro, I can just go to Niagara Falls, bro. Like, I'm like an hour away from there, around that. And so you just go to Niagara Falls, cross over, and you're there in Canada.
Screw that. Just come to Virginia and stay at my place for a week, dude.
Bro.
The thing is, though, like, flight tickets to America are like expensive, man.
Then go to Canada and then drive to America.
Man,
Go home, Loopie. It's calling.
I'm home, bro.
No.
Yes.
See,
You're
that's
good
what you
for
tell
2000.
yourself.
No. That's what you tell yourself. I'm no.
Oh, bro, if anything, that's what I'm telling you, not myself.
Bro,
It's nothing to do with me, man.
If you stop calling me Canadian, I'll stop calling you the Canada of Europe.
I don't mind, man. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Bitch.
It does me no harm, man.
But I'm doing it right. I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
Full on gremlin shit. Nah, but like I said, like I want to one day be able to film an episode of the podcast like with the homies, like in person.
Yeah.
So
That would be sick.
like I don't know what would be the best country to like put everybody in the middle. Maybe like it would probably be Ireland. Like Ireland would
Yeah.
probably be like the best country to like go to. For me, anyways. But it might be a different story for those who live in America. I mean, I don't know how much it costs to go to Dublin from America, but I'm not gonna search that right now. I know it's like
Probably be close to as much as like France to America.
Yeah. I know that France to Dublin on the ferry is like a good trip, so
Oh,
yeah. But like we can meet Scott, we could, me and Cobra could meet if, he's willing to go to Dublin.
Sure.
Bro. Like Cobra, are you even like willing to go to France? Like if you had the possibility.
I don't know, maybe.
Like if you had the possibilities.
I think Ireland would be a little more tempting. Either that or like the UK, like in that area, because they're all native English speakers, so it helps me a lot because I'm not a native English speaker, so anything other than English is like, I'm like, what the fuck is, where am I? What are you saying, man?
With airports, you don't need to worry about a thing because everybody in an airport speaks English. Like that's for sure.
Yeah, no, I was in Spain and they talked fluently in English, so I felt like I was in good hands.
Yeah, no, like in any airport, you're in good hands. When you're out in the real world, you can ask Livy. You don't have to speak English fluently when you're out chilling with somebody who you're tight with. You know what I mean? So it might be the same experience if you were to like hop in France. Like you wouldn't need to worry about talking to people in French. Like I just be
if I'm in France, if I'm outside, I'm probably hanging out with you. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
so like, you're there, right? So
yeah. I mean,
there's really nothing to worry about.
Are you gonna have a place to sleep, like at my house?
Nah, I'm probably just gonna have a hotel room.
Yeah.
Close by.
Is that like by choice or?
By choice, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope.
Having my own place would probably be for the better.
Yeah, of course, because like
I can just like take a taxi depending on the length.
Oh, bro, like you won't be that far away from a hotel. Like if you ever came over here, like I think it would be easier for like us if you were to be here than if I was to be over there. Because like me to go to Denmark and then to go to where you live is like a whole thing.
I got a car though, so I could just drive you.
Yeah, but you're not gonna pick me up from the airport. I don't know if you would do that.
No, I would. I would pick you up from the airport.
You would.
Yeah, because if it's we talked about this before, so I don't have to like go in depth about it again.
Yeah.
We do have an airport that is like kind of close to where I live. That's only like a 45-minute drive.
Yeah, that's really only if my airport or the Girona airport would like fly there. So,
If anything, you could, like, most places will definitely fly to Copenhagen. You could probably take from Copenhagen to the place, Most likely there will be a flight.
what do you think would be like a connecting flight?
You could just, like, go from wherever it is you're flying from to Copenhagen, and then probably from Copenhagen to, like, the other place.
Yeah, but yeah, you wouldn't go to Copenhagen to like.
No, that would be
like too much on the gas as well. Like
that is, and yeah, gas is
hella expensive in Europe.
It really is. Like benzene has always been more expensive than diesel. Now it's the other way around.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy shit.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I think I know what airport you're talking about, by the way, that's near you.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I think you told me.
It's not doxing me because I don't live.
Oh,
close enough
okay.
to
Is
there,
it
so
Aalborg?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, dude! It
It's-
would cost $550 to get from here to Aalborg Airport.
That's actually not that bad for America.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Wait.
No, but then
Here.
if you scroll down more, let's see. I found one for $9,887.
Bro.
Wait, nine? That's probably like first class or something.
Yeah,
business
probably.
class. It's gotta be like business or like first class, business class.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait,
check
what?
it.
What are you talking about?
Wait, you saw the DM, right?
Yeah, here.
Oh.
Wait.
What about from like wherever you are to my city?
Let's see.
Obviously, don't say it out loud, man. Come on.
Yeah.
And I'd
Oh,
lie Tux
Oh,
Loopie
it's,
right now.
yeah, it's $593.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
How about where I'm
Not-
at?
That's
Where
not at
you're
all
at,
too bad.
send me what airport is closest to you, and I'll calculate.
Is that?
it.
Wait. I need to hold up. I'll look. Wait, there's actually a few. Hold up. I need to look up airports. There's a few.
Yeah, I just like I'm on like the Google Travel thing, so I have the airport closest to me. Just like I can type in any airport.
But Chelani's gone again.
frick.
Jelani, god damn it, dude.
Jelani Goner.
Well, yeah, it would be a 10-hour and 54-minute flight.
Okay, hold up.
That's like that's what
To
that's
get
okay.
to Loopie's
expected, right?
place. To get to
Yeah, that
Loopie's
is
place.
that from America to Europe.
So,
that
do I
is
send
to
you the
be expected.
airport, like, or the location?
So I'm not going to screen share. Never mind.
I will just send you this location.
Yeah.
You could probably
you
just
go.
like look up the nearest airport from you.
That's the nearest airport to you.
I mean, it's pretty far. It's an hour away.
Yo. I know YYZ. That was like Rush named a song after that airport.
Yeah, like that's an hour away. I live close to the Toronto. What's it called? Toronto area.
Yeah,
like
it's
not
200
close.
$246.
Huh?
That's cheap as fuck.
$200? That's
cheap as hell.
cheap. That's Canadian money too, wouldn't that be?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's American money
Dang.
for me. But
Oh, that's American?
That's American
Oh,
money.
frick.
Here, wait,
Or
246.
in Canadian dollars.
Let's see,
It is.
in Canadian dollars, it's 320.
Not that bad either way.
Yeah,
Goodness.
I mean, it's an hour and a half flight.
The Canadian.
Oh, an hour and a half flight?
Yeah,
Frick. Canada's the best. Goodness. Sometimes.
dude. No, but then we got to get Cobra over here at some point.
I'd love to go to America
Props.
someday.
Mm.
Like just someday.
Just
what?
someday.
I said I would love to go to America, like just someday.
Look,
Yeah,
like I've not seen America for the last time, right? And it's been like over 10 years. Like, come on, I gotta be in America at some point. I want to be there.
yeah, dude. Like it legit. I've asked my parents like many times because I still live with my parents, of course, like everybody else here, I believe.
Yeah.
But they said that like they would be fine with having like somebody over, as long as they meet you, of course. But
Yeah,
like
of course.
they feel a bit more comfortable knowing that I've known you guys for like 6 years.
Yeah. I mean,
Is
Yeah,
the
I mean,
podcast
that-
still on? Like, we're just talking about plans to meet up.
yeah, the podcast is still on. Like,
That's fine. That's fine.
that's the
I
thing,
mean,
though, like, we gotta make one of these things happen eventually. I'm gonna be 18 next year. All right.
dude.
Like I said, like,
Gotta have something happen in that time frame, bro.
Like 2023, like I said, I'm sick to death of hanging around, staying silent, doing nothing, sitting
Mhm.
around watching things go. Right?
Yeah.
Like I want to do something great and like I said, like I want to do something great that nobody else has ever thought of, and
Mhm.
I got all these plans, and it's gonna be crazy, and I want to make sure that we make like a collective, like meetup or something like that, or at least like get a group of homies like to like one spot or something like that, and see if we can make that happen.
Yeah.
Because just if we planned it correctly, we could do it. I
It is more than possible if it's just planned correctly. If we just collect everybody into a call and just sit down and like just plan, you know, and just agreeing on something and like a meeting place, a country or something, it is more than possible.
I can do school from anywhere in the world, right?
Yeah.
That's very true.
As long as I make sure that nothing gets mailed to my house, because then that would be different. But I could do school from literally anywhere in the world, right? And I believe that you guys don't have any. Like, do you guys have any like education going on like next year?
You know,
No,
not until late next year, but
mine situation, man. You don't have to ask me.
I'm doing a gap year. That's kind of it. So just a gap year.
Okay.
Yo, Brazil has a $15 a night hotel. I don't know why I'm looking at that, but
Man, bro,
We did in Brazil.
if you're paying for $15 a night in Brazil, you're probably gonna get more than just Brazil.
looks like it's the size of a regular like Chinese restaurant.
You're gonna have your fucking kidney stolen and end up in China.
Yeah, you're gonna wake.
You're gonna get
Hey, I mean, free flight to China. That wouldn't it be funny if they stole your kidneys and made you pay for your own flight that you didn't want to China?
Bro.
You're gonna get sent to
Laughs in
Australia like the
French.
old times. Man.
Wait, Australia.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's check out North
You're gonna
Korean
wa-
hotels.
You're gonna walk out the random place where they just dumped you and you're immediately gonna get bitten by like a pit viper or something.
Doesn't France
Oh.
have cheap hotels? Yeah, it depends on where you look, Mike.
Damn. North Korea doesn't have any hotels that you can book.
But yeah, like we gotta like sit down and think of something, because all right, obviously what comes in the way is education and work, and any underlying family situations. So
Yeah, I don't think money is I think back then money was also a big issue. I don't think it is anymore. Because we talked a lot, personally, me and Adam, and also you, Loopie. We talked like years ago about meeting up.
yeah,
Back then, though, don't
Remember,
think-
we were originally going to do a thing where we would all go to Scott's place, and he was even cool with it. And then COVID hit.
I think it was my place, 'cause I don't think we were talking to Scott all the time.
Oh yeah. No. Oh wait, I know that Scott was involved at one point, but yeah, if you were involved, it would have had to be at your place because your parents wouldn't have caught you dead in another country, like with a friend.
originally it was Scott,
Yeah.
but then it turned to Loopie because he wasn't able to leave.
Yeah, his parents wouldn't let him leave.
Or
The thing
now
is,
you're
I was
18
gonna
and
say,
your own
like,
person.
if you all were to come over here, I would only be allowed to have like probably 2 people max stay at my place, but there are like there's a hotel really close by.
They would like allow me now, you know, they would allow me to go anywhere. All right, like as soon as I get my passport, like even before I'm 18, I can go to Wales, meet my
Oh,
girlfriend,
dang.
like that. You know, that'll be dope. When I'm 18, it's gonna be so much easier because I'm gonna have my driver's license. I'm gonna have a bank account. I'm gonna have everything all sorted out. I'm waiting to get paid from like my little side hustle. So
That
Selling
doesn't
crack,
sound
by the way.
sketchy.
That's his side hustle.
Doesn't
Crack.
sound sketch. Doesn't sound sketchy whatsoever, man. Side
No,
gig.
actually, he's a pimp. That's the actual reason.
y'all are making
He's got 16 hoes down the fucking road paying him.
Y'all are making it sound weird. I work for my mom. Come on, guys.
Oh, could just say a part-time job, buddy.
Yeah, but like it's a
I'm
side-
kidding.
It's a side hustle because like
Side gig, bro.
It's partly freelance, you know.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah. So like I'm gonna have money to maybe go to like, you know, to Dublin and back or to Aalborg and back. Like, you know, like I can make these things happen very easily. It's just that I need to have a stable family situation and I need my
Yeah.
education to be, you know, like I got 2 weeks like 2 weeks of holidays, you know, school holidays like every 6 weeks. So I'm gonna have one around October time. No.
This is completely off topic, but like Cobra, I just installed I just installed World at War for the Wii.
Oh god.
You know how bad Call of Duty games were for the Wii?
That's like the worst way to play World at War, though.
Wait, Adam, do you have a
Yeah.
Wii?
I do have a Wii.
Bro, homebrew that shit and try to, bro, do some research or something like that.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
with it.
Soft mod it.
Get that fucking NAND folder, put it into your Mario Kart Wii on the emulator. Let's play Mario Kart Wii online. We can do it. All
You
right.
sent me a friend request. Hold up.
Obviously, you need an SD card, so that's gonna be like a difficult thing because nobody uses
Yeah.
SD cards anymore.
They sell SD cards at the drugstore near me.
Jesse, we need to cook.
No, we need to program. Jesse, we need to program.
Man. But
Funny how a fucking SD card can be sold in a drugstore, man. It's for all the androids that their futuristic society also has.
It's for snorting small amounts of cocaine.
that's a lot
Oh.
of storage.
Yeah.
Man. Hope the brain
Oh.
isn't fried, but- Man.
For some reason, like, I never make this mistake anymore, but I saw, like, under the languages DE, and for some reason my brain thought Dutch.
Because of Deutsch.
Deutsch.
Yeah. No, it's so.
And then even one time I almost made the mistake thinking that it was Danish.
How dare you, man?
Man, but it's so weird.
Dutch and Danish are basically the same language if you think
Shut
about
the
it. I'm
Fuck
kidding.
off.
I'm kidding.
So
Ooh, Chuck E. Cheese party games. I'm totally getting
Ooh.
that, dude.
for Germany, you got like different like names for Germany. Like for Germany, like in English, you got well,
Deutschland, that's like the German one.
for Germany, you got Deutschland, you got Alemania in Spanish, then you got Allemagne in French. Like, you got so much, man. Like Netherlands, like what,
Dude,
is it like just
Apparently, Dutch or not Dutch. Jesus fucking.
Oh my God.
Holy shit, bro. What did you just do?
Dude, I'm just gonna install the Chuck E. Cheese Super Collection.
What the fuck?
Let's fucking go.
Dude, it's a 20-minute download. Okay, I'm chill with that. I want to play some Chuck E. Cheese party games.
Wow. Okay. Now,
Bro,
to
Loopy, I gotta show you this. Hold up.
all right then. To end it on the whole like meeting talks, like, bro, we're nearing the end of 2022. I feel like one of us, one day, all right, before the end of the year, we gotta like seriously talk about like a way to meet.
Yeah.
Yeah, next
That'd be
year.
awesome.
About like, I mean,
Obviously, our
as of
situation's
next year, I'm guessing that I'll probably only be able to do in America, so that I'll probably be out of that. Sadly, if you guys can't.
shit.
But just keep in mind that like I'm cool basically anytime to have you guys over if you're able to.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be the same for me and y'all, but
Yeah.
Obviously, the ideal thing for each of us would be, a group of people in, each of our countries. That is obviously going to be the easiest part for one of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's just going to be having to decide which people are going to be going to a different country.
The intermediate easy part for me would be to either go to Denmark or Ireland. The more
Yeah.
difficult part would be America, of course, because that is a budget in its own to like take in consideration. Like,
Yeah. It
But I
really
mean,
is.
if you were to stay at my place, you wouldn't really have to have that much of a budget besides the plane ticket.
yeah, the plane ticket is
and
always something.
some personal savings to like buy
Yeah,
souvenirs
of
and
course
shit.
you're gonna want some money just to keep in case, but
Yeah, I think souvenirs is just like, yo, I like this thing that you have. Can I take it home?
Walk into fucking Adam's living room and just see this random thing on his table and like, yeah,
oh,
this
cool!
is
Is that
mine
your
now.
dad's pacemaker? Can I have that?
Your grandma.
Is that your? Is that your? Is that your?
How much?
Yo, bro, is that your grandma's heart medication, bro? Can I have that?
Yo, is that 14 rounds of chemotherapy? Can I have that?
Walter, we need to cook.
Old,
That's why would
Put your dick
Yeah,
away,
just as a
Walter.
prank, I'll sneak like half a pound of weed into each of your suitcases.
Oh man, no.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Bro.
You
Do
gotta,
that.
you gotta let me have a whiff of that.
You got it. You got it, man.
I mean,
I'm not smoking weed in America.
That
Okay.
is
you
fine.
know what?
Well, I mean, hey, it's completely legal where I am.
Like I wouldn't. Okay, so here's the thing. I wouldn't mind, obviously, under the condition that I'm under supervision. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
And
I do it almost every day, so I'm
Yeah.
kind of used to it, so I can watch over you.
yeah, and obviously the main thing is that I wouldn't typically do such a thing. Or,
Oh yeah, and I would never force you to do that. Like it would 100% be if you were to want to.
yeah, but it
Yeah.
would be funny just to try it.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't do it, so I could
yeah.
be the
And I mean,
sober one.
if you all were to come to America, it would probably be a time where I'm already 21.
It would have been hilarious.
I would probably drink with you guys though, not you, Lou, because in America you're not legal.
Well, the
You
thing is,
can't
as
drink
long as you're
legally.
under adult supervision, and if you're like somewhat close to 21, it's fine. And if you don't go outside, because I mean, like even if you're 21,
Oh, okay,
public
then.
intoxication is quite a serious crime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, as long as
we're
like
into it,
as
yeah.
long as anything happens when you're inside the house, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
But
But yeah, again, like
Cool.
I would never try and force you to do that.
no, obviously. But it would be dope to really gather up like the most ideal part, for like even some other homies that are not here in this VC today would be either France, Denmark, or Ireland.
Hey, Loopie,
Yes.
I'll show this to you. Hold up.
Yeah, go ahead, Tucker. I've been waiting for you to show
Hold
me.
up.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was working on it. Here it is.
Oh,
While you guys were vibing, I made a little sample. I'll play it for you.
okay.
It's just really random. Here it is.
Yo,
It's just kind of like a vibe. I don't know. I was just fooling around.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you have like
No,
you're not fully done with
that's
the-
also a thing. I could install. I mean, like Loopy, what do you usually use to like make your beats and stuff?
FL Studio.
I could install that, and I got like my own DAW that we could use, and I could do like guitar samples and shit.
Bro, send me some. I'll see if I'll see what I could do.
Yeah.
Obviously,
No, I'm up for like pitching them at any point.
Yeah. But Tucker, I like what I heard there. Maybe like I don't know if you were done with the melody because you didn't make it to the fifth bar. Like it was stuck on bar 3. So I don't.
I'm gonna sidetrack a little bit and just say that I love how the podcast has turned from having some sort of structure to just it turning into a normal Discord call.
Yeah.
That is literally what the podcast is about. It's just homies talking to each other off camera, except that there's a camera.
Yeah,
it's
alright.
just, like this is just like normal for us, you know what I mean? And for that to be documented into something great as this is like, I don't know, it's beautiful. And
Ugh.
like I said, like I want to be able to reach out to some people to break that layer of glass that is in between, us and I guess the Matrix, because that's such a
So
This is basically
such a-
basically like a
Discord.
Discord call simulator. Like people, anybody that's watching can just act like they're in the call.
No, I'm saying like we gotta break this glass between like us, just like regular ass people, and this Matrix.
I feel like monitor screens are made of plastic.
Yes.
They're most likely made out of plastic.
Yes.
except for the parts
Just
that
ru-
aren't.
Just ruined your entire
Just
thing there. Sorry, man.
Just like
Yes.
oh, I was having a kick out of punching monitors. Now I'm not doing that anymore. But
We're doing a lot of random bullshit that you aren't doing anymore.
hey, we've been going on for an hour 45 minutes nearly. I think now would be a great time to wrap it up. I do want to say thank y'all again for hopping on.
Thank
Of course,
you.
man.
This is a new way to approach the podcast. Having the homies hop on just anytime, just talking about literally anything, and really, even if y'all don't have like that much content going on,
Bro, what the frick?
like I know Tucker has a lot of content going on, but the rest of y'all, even if y'all don't have that much content going on, like y'all still have the ability to like keep this podcast going. So for that, kudos. But next week we'll see what happens in terms of like guests and stuff like that. I want to see if I can get Oliver Tree on the podcast at some point. That would be hilarious. I want to see if I can get Neil Breen on there too.
Just be a giant meme, man.
Yeah, he would be the oldest guest on the podcast.
Let's go.
I don't even know who the oldest guest is.
Probably Cobra.
Nah, cause
You mean like ever?
yeah, ever. Like I'm trying to think of the people that I had like as a guest.
I have to head out, but it was nice talking to you guys.
Hey,
Yeah, man. You too.
have a good one, man.
No worries.
All right. Talk to
All
you
right,
later, man.
Peace out.
Peace. So I'm thinking about like those who weren't guests because like I made the community stream. It's probably my buddy Namson. He's like what 26 or something. Yeah, that would be like a big gap.
Yeah, I thought I was a mega boomer, man.
No.
Yeah, 2 years older than me.
Yeah, and nearly 5 years older than Loopie.
Yeah, that's insane, man.
They're straight fucking fetus compared to.
No, and then you got Livy, who's like not even born yet, young.
Yeah.
No, that just makes me sound like a nonce. No.
Well, I mean, we just called you a baby, so I mean, like,
Oh,
it could work. Or Cobra did, not we, but
yeah.
I insinuated that you were a toddler.
Anyways, thank you everybody for watching or listening to the Loophole Podcast. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to tune in next week, next Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll see if we can get a guest on or not. Now, when it comes to like guest episodes where like there's a special guest, we try to keep the podcast a little bit like not too crowded in hosts or people hopping on. So we'll see how we're gonna like structure things if we do end up having a guest around. But until then, y'all have a good one. I'll be falling into the school system once again, but I will be making precious time. I will find time and make time for great things to happen because obviously, we got to make some great things happen. So, y'all have a good one. Rip in peace, Lizzie.
Ding dong, the wicked bitch is dead, Lizzie.
Prince Philip, what's good? Man? Having a good weekend. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.
You know who didn't have a good weekend? Queen Lizzie.
goddamn, ruthless.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg less. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this podcast. Fuck Lady Gaga, fuck LOD, and penis.